In this video, we're talking subconscious training for your health. What is your I am statement? And at the 16-minute mark, we're actually going to go into a subconscious training live, coming right up. Hey everybody, it's Joey here at Jar Your Mind. I am your subconscious trainer teaching you to go within for power. And today we are going to talk about health, right? Health and your I am statements regarding health. So when you think of your health, I want you to answer this question. Ready? I am blank when it comes to my health. I am healthy. I am fit. I am strong. I have this disease. I have this complication. I have this. Some definitive health statements. I would like you to just, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about your health and the state of your health? What state are you living in? What state are you living in when it comes to your health? Just think about it for a second and maybe write it down, because we're going to talk about this. We're going to change it. Now, maybe it's good. So if it's good, you can just, keep that thought, keep that belief alive and continue to say those thoughts. And if you are thinking you're healthy, then it's probably showing up in your screen of space, right? Is it showing up in your life? If you think you're healthy and you keep saying you're healthy and you're going to keep being healthy. So our thoughts create our reality. And it's just so true that, as Earl Nightingale says, we become what we think about. We become what we think about. And if you haven't watched The Strangest Secret yet or listened to it on audio, get it. Because it is one of the most amazing 30-minute audios you'll ever listen to in your life. And I know it changed my life. It's one of the many, things that changed my life when I started learning about subconscious training and the power of the mind. So in terms of health, so I have type 1 diabetes. Okay, so there's a lot of beliefs that I had about my health with type 1 diabetes. And these were based on a lot of things that I was just told from external forces, doctors, marketing, pharmaceutical companies, and not all bad, okay? I'm not saying, it's some really powerful, strong messages of how to live, with type 1 diabetes. But also some things that I did and believed that just did not serve me for many, many years. And I didn't really realize it because I just believed what I was told from the external world instead of going in and saying what is really real for me. Not anybody else, but for me. And what do I believe? And why do I believe it? Okay, so you believe as a type 1 diabetic, you need to really bolus for a certain amount of insulin, for example. Okay, based on how many carbs you eat. And that is your main focus, right? Is counting carbs. And that was my main focus. Match the carbs to the insulin, healthy Joey, right? Instead of my focus being what I now believe and have now instilled into my subconscious mind to really focus on, which is lower insulin equals healthier Joey. Because the less insulin I need to worry about taking, the less complications I'm going to have and going high and low and not being able to manage it. The less you have, it's like you simplify your life, right? The less stuff you have, the less stuff you have to manage, right? And so the easier your life is. When you bombard your life with all these things in it that aren't serving you and that are stressing you out, then what's the best thing to do? Clean out your closet, right? And that's kind of like it was with me and diabetes. I simplified it and said, you know what? I can avoid highs and lows by taking less insulin because I'm the one in charge of the amount of insulin because I am insulin dependent. So I have to take insulin only pretty much, except for some proteins, and we won't get into all that, but I only really have to take insulin when I bolus for carbohydrates, right? Other than my basal rate, which you can easily figure that out based on your activity levels and, with your healthcare provider and all of that. You can get a really good understanding of your basal rate, and you don't need much insulin if you're eating a low carb diet. And I realized that just made my life easier. made diabetes easier to manage, gave me way more energy because I wasn't being tired out by, so much sugar in my system and sugar. I mean, all these carbs. That's what it breaks down to in the end is sugar. So, I'm getting into the nutrition stuff, and that's not what this video is really all about. The point I'm trying to make to you is you take ownership of your choices. You take ownership of your beliefs, and you take ownership of your health. Your health is your business, and it's your decisions, and it's your choices. And you can consciously start to awaken, which is basically what Jar Your Mind is all about. It's about awareness is the first key. And once you have awareness, you have power. You have power by saying, wait a second, why am I tired all the time? Or, is this really true what they're saying about this? Is that really let me see if that's really feels right to me. And how do you do that? You take a few minutes to go within your own self. So many of us are living in this external world, just letting things come at us, right? And we're just being programmed by external forces. And it's like when we were kids, that's how we learn, right? Because we didn't have the consciousness of our own yet until we were 7, until we really started, our brains were developing up until our early 20s. So we just took in everything that we were taught and what we saw, our images and things we were told, people, verbally what you were taught by your parents and by people around you. This shaped your life. But now we have, now that you're an adult and you're grown up and we're still living off these old beliefs that may or may not be serving us anymore. And we're continuing to be programmed by external forces, whether it's our environment, people around us, things we keep reading, things we keep continually putting into our brains. And then we're repeating it in our minds through self-talk, saying, I am unhealthy. I'm going to die early because I have this disease, or I am just always going to have this problem because I have diabetes. Okay. So diabetes means this, and that is your belief. But guess what? You can decide what you want to believe. You can create your reality by going within your subconscious mind. And that is what will show up in your life. That is what will manifest in your life. And it goes with everything in your life. But today we're talking health. So I want you to note your main belief statement for health. Okay. And then, something that you would like to change. Okay. So for me, I would tell people diabetes is pretty much like living your life, other than I'm probably going to die 10 years before you on average, if we live the same basic life, I will likely die 10 years before you. That is what I would tell people. Okay. Now that is a reality. That is a belief system that I was just putting in my head and telling people. And your word is very strong. Your word is your wand. So whatever you tell people and whatever you're telling yourself over and over and over again, you will begin to really manifest that into your life with your attitude and with the way you treat yourself, with the way you treat other people. So what story do you want to tell? No, I'm going to live just as long as you. I'm healthier. I can be just as healthy, if not healthier than you with type 1 diabetes, because I take care of my body and I am, and I am fit and I am strong and I am this and I am that. And you tell that story and your life will start manifesting that in reality. So that is what subconscious training is all about. And so you're going to take that belief statement that you came up with, and now we're going to turn it into a power statement. Okay? I'm going to live till I'm 120 with type 1 diabetes. Okay? I'm going to live a long, long life with type 1 diabetes. I am powerful with type 1 diabetes. For you, whatever it is, whatever you have, like if you have a health condition, I am free of any complications with this disease, for example. Okay? If you're watching this, you don't have diabetes, you have something going on. Maybe you just don't have energy. Maybe you just feel unhealthy. Then if you feel unhealthy and you feel like you don't feel good about yourself with the way some of the foods you're eating, or the way you're treating your body in general. It could be a number of different things you're doing. Stop the self-negative talk. Stop saying, there's something, stop shaming yourself, okay? Like, that is the key, is just take an observer's approach and say, wow, I really am talking negatively about myself and my choices. And stop judging your choices. Just say, you know what? I am perfect just as I am, no matter what. We get down on ourselves so hard. So I've been a personal trainer all my life, so pretty much health professional, fitness professional, and people are just mean to themselves, and they're just like, oh, I'm lazy, and I can't do this, and I eat like crap, and I can't stop, and I just can't, I can't, and and they're just really negative towards themselves. They might be beautiful people, and beautiful people to other people, but to themselves, not so much. And until we start to reprogram and start to say the truth of what we desire for us, which is health, right? I am healthy. I am strong. And so the first key with the fit mind, with this whole idea, is we create a new power statement. So first, it's about the words that we're using and the self-talk that we're telling ourselves. Okay? That is the number one thing. And now we are going to put images behind that. Okay? So the FIT method is faith, intentions, training. So your new belief statement is your new faith, right? I am powerful with this condition. I have no complications. Whatever feels good and strong, and like you want to cling to that statement regarding your health. Okay? Every day, more and more, I am feeling energized, or we can come up with all kinds of things. So you develop a new power statement. That's your faith. Okay. The intentions then are the acts of faith. So your thoughts, feelings, and actions are going to start to line up in line with that faith. And the training is making those intentions line up with the faith by reprogramming the subconscious mind. And to do that, you do it with images and with words and, with repetition. Okay. So we go into our subconscious mind and we take a moment and we start to train the subconscious mind directly. And you got to go into at least an alpha state of brainwave state. So you're focused on what you're talking about, focused on what you want for your life. That's one reason we have such disconnect with ourselves and with other people, is we're in a beta. We're just like all over the place in our thoughts. We can't focus. And so we talk about meditation, but you don't have to go into hours and hours of meditation. I love meditation. It's awesome. Subconscious training is similar to meditation, but you can do it all day long. You can do it for brief moments at a time. And you just need to take a minute to visualize and imagine and think about taking that intention of this I am statement into your imagination, into your alpha state, by closing your eyes and calming and getting in a focused state. And you can do this by yourself, or you can do it with some guided meditations, okay? But you can totally just get in a quiet spot, even for a minute, take a little break, take 10 minutes, and say, I'm going to start replaying this visualization of what it means to me for this power statement to be true, right? What is a vision? What is a powerful, imaginative vision of this power statement, of this belief, this new belief? What does it look like to you? And that's not going to come up easily if you don't take the time to just focus, close the eyes, and say, what does that look like to me to be healthy with type 1 diabetes, for example? For me, what does it look like? What am I doing? Okay? And it takes awareness. It takes a conscious choice to do that. But it's awesome. And you will start to feel. So the other thing that the subconscious works on is emotions. Okay? So when you're negatively saying things and then negatively feeling things and then negatively behaving certain ways regarding your health, for example, then you can start to, in your subconscious mind, really take positive emotions in your imagination towards this new thought. Okay? Oh my gosh, it feels so good to be healthy and strong. It feels so good to be living in this state. So you're literally in your imagination going into a new state. And you can live in any state you want. You can live in a state of health. And it will show, it will begin to show up through your thoughts, feelings, and actions in life. And you don't have to know how. You don't have to know how. You just have to what? You have to have faith. You have to have faith by saying, I am healthy. And it's good to get specific though. What does that mean in your imagination? Close your eyes. What does it mean to you? What are you doing? Who are you with? What are you engaging in? And then repeat, repeat, repeat. And then journal about it when you come out of it. And then repeat it throughout your gaps of time during the day that you have time to keep affirming it. So you affirm it, you affirm it. That is going to rewire your mind. And it's going to make you start looking for this healthy life. And it's going to start showing up. And it's going to start showing up in your life quickly, or just automatically. Your subconscious mind is automatic, and it runs 95 to 99% of your life. Everything wants to be automated. Your life is on automation. Okay, so we got to automate for health. We got to automate for ideal health. And how do you do that? You change your self-image of who you are as a healthy person. I am healthy. I am healthy. I am healthy. You change your self-image to say, I am. And so that's going to raise your consciousness. It's going to raise your level of consciousness, and you are going to start realizing the power within you to create the life in front of you. So, I am healthy. I am strong. We're in 16 minutes in. We're going to go into a subconscious training off the cuff, unscripted, right now. I'm going to show you. I want you have that belief statement. You have a new power statement now. And what I want you to do is get in a space where you can go ahead and close your eyes and just listen to my voice. We're just going to do this really quickly, just so you can see how you can get there very quickly when you just take a moment to yourself. So, right now, I would like you to get in a quiet space, and I would like you to close your eyes and just begin to imagine yourself calming down and just taking a nice deep breath. Keep just relaxing, and just listening to my voice and feeling very peaceful and grateful for where you are right now. You're comfortable. Each part of your body is beginning to relax more and more, from head to shoulders, to your stomach, to your legs, to your feet, into your hands are relaxing. And if you note anything that is very tense, you just take note of it and just relax it. Your mind is starting to relax and the thoughts are drifting away, and all you hear is my voice, and you're getting more and more relaxed, more and more at peace. As you listen to my voice, you begin to imagine yourself in a beautiful place. You see yourself in this beautiful place, and you note the details of this place, and what time of day it is, and any feelings you're having, any smells that you're smelling, any body sensations that you're having. You continue to look at your surroundings, and you're just really into your imagination, just seeing where you are. and feeling safe and at peace in this place, in your imagination. And now you are going to begin to think about that power statement of health. That new power statement. And I want you to say that statement in your mind. And when you say that statement in your mind, I want you to begin to make an image out of what that means. What are you seeing? Begin to paint the picture in your imagination of a life with that power statement. It can come in the form of an image. It can come as you. It can come as a feeling. It can come as a thought. Just let whatever comes to your mind come freely, without judgment. Just let it come. This health statement, this powerful health statement. What are you feeling when you see this vision? Look very closely and get even closer to this image. And as you continue to just detail out this image and play out this image, I want you to now feel as if you are within this visualization. You are living in this visualization. You are part of it. You are one with it. You are one with your imagination in this new state of health. And it feels so good and so powerful and so peaceful and so joyful. You are noting the feelings and the emotions that you are feeling right now and the thoughts that are continually coming in this state. And you are remembering all of these thoughts. You are taking note of all of these images and all of these thoughts. And you continue to revel in this thought and this imagination, your beautiful imagination and your beautiful state of health. This state of health that you are going to take with you, and you're going to continue to detail out in your imagination and what it means to you to be living in this state. And having the faith and the knowing, as you are there right now, you have the knowing that this is your truth, that this is real, that this is you. And as you continue to watch and replay this scene, this vision or this image, however it appeared to you, you're going to take this with you, and you are going to begin to come back to the now. When you are ready, you can open your eyes. Okay, everybody, so I hope you enjoyed that subconscious training on your new health statement. And I want you to journal about what happened. And even now, how do you feel? How do you feel right now? Just taking those few minutes to really, I know even me, just talking through that, I feel like I'm really just in a nice state of being right now. And I just want to, relax. It's so good to do that for yourself. And it helps reduce stress, and it helps you just get right back in touch with yourself. Get in touch with yourself. And there's so many ways to do subconscious training, and this is just one of them, is just taking that intention of a new power statement into you for your health, and things will come. Your imagination, once you tap into your subconscious mind, your imagination will just come to life. But you have to give it a chance. You have to consciously choose to do it. So keep choosing to go into that imagination. And the key is to repeat it and to keep doing it. Okay? And you will be transformed. Literally, you will be transformed. So, my fit mind is all about 21 days to power. You got to give it to yourself. Minimum. Okay? Okay. That felt good. I hope it felt good for you. And thank you for joining me on this video about health and your I am power statement. And if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so. And I would love your feedback, and hit that bell icon, because I'm going to have more and more videos coming your way. And thank you everybody for being here, and I will see you very soon.